Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Brynn Putnam, the founder and CEO of Mirror. Thank you for joining us, Brynn.
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, you've got a lot to talk about, really, when it comes to your background and the company that you founded and the reasons behind it. Uh, Give us the little bit of an overview first of how this all happened.
Yeah, absolutely. I've spent my whole career really in the health and fitness space. First as a professional dancer here in New York at the New York City Ballet, then as the founder of Refined Method, which is a chain of boutique fitness studios. And then about 2 years ago, I found myself the owner of a gym, struggling to work out. I was newly pregnant and running an increasingly large business, and the studio model was just increasingly difficult for me personally to get to a class. And working out with other people while pregnant wasn't really the best fit. And so I started to think about working out in home, but I didn't want to put a large bike or a treadmill into my small New York apartment. I started using apps and streaming services, but found the experience to be really awkward to try to work out while looking at a small screen. And just coincidentally, we put a bunch of regular mirrors into our studios at around the same time. And our client said it was the best thing that we had done, was really give them that visual feedback on the mirror. And they found it much more inspiring to work out while looking at themselves. And I realized that the mirror could be an incredible platform for in-home content. And from there, Mirror was born.
And the mirrors, I suppose, harken back to your time as a ballerina.
Yeah, it's sort of one of those moments where you feel almost a little silly to have missed it, because the mirror had really been such an integral part of my own personal fitness experience from dancing days onward. But I think sometimes when you grow up with something and it's so much a part of your life, you almost take it for granted. But I was excited to see that for my clients as well, the mirror really was an important part of their workout experience.
So you went to work with some technology folks, I suppose, to create this. Tell us how this all happened.
Yeah, I think I actually maybe went about sort of building the business differently than many folks. Since I'm not from a technology background, I really felt like what I needed to do in the early days was validate that the content experience and the brand were going to be compelling. So instead of building a fully functional mirror or a fully functional app, we built a prototype that really just sort of imitated the experience, but was non-functional, and then used that to raise our first round of financing. And then from there, obviously hired a team of engineers and built out the mirror as it is today.
Well, describe the mirror as it is today, what the user experience is like, how it works.
Sure. So the mirror is a full-length mirror when not in use. It either hangs on your wall or sits on a stand. It's then controlled by a phone app, which allows you to browse for classes, enjoy every element of your experience. When the mirror turns on, you're able to see a live or on-demand instructor, yourself reflected, your classmates, and then the experience itself will personalize in real time. So we use data you give us about your goals, preferences, any injuries, as well as a heart rate monitor to then tailor the content in real time for a really unique, interactive, immersive experience.
And it's connected via Wi-Fi. Is that how it works?
Yep, absolutely. The phone connects to the mirror via Wi-Fi and then connects to peripherals via Bluetooth. So if you want to pair headphones or speakers or heart rate monitors.
So tell us how people can get it and what the pricing is like. You've put quite an effort behind the advertising here too. If I'm not mistaken, I saw you on the Super Bowl.
Yes, we did. We had a local New York Super Bowl spot. So if you tuned in New York, you would have seen the mirror in action. You can find Mirror at mirror.co, or at our retail store in the Flatiron at 139 Fifth Avenue.
And tell us how pricing works. And of course, there's a subscription model as well.
Yes, absolutely. The mirror is $14.95, and then there's a content subscription for $39 per month, which gives you and an additional 5 members of your household access to unlimited live and on-demand classes. And then coming later this year, we have one-on-one personal training where you and a single trainer can interact directly with each other, which starts at $40 per session.
Very interesting. Tell us how you feel you differ and have advantages over some of the other connected exercise platforms that are out there.
I think that the main advantage for Mirror is that we're really a workout agnostic platform. So unlike when you purchase a bike or a treadmill or a weight machine, you're really just committing to one type of fitness, and also committing to the footprint that those machines take up in your home. Whereas Mirror blends seamlessly into your home decor, and then we're able to offer you really the best content for you at any given moment. So as your tastes and needs change, so are we able to change the content that we provide via Mirror.
Terrific. Once again, Brynn, where can people go for more info?
Mirror.co.
Congratulations on all that you've accomplished before and after the fitness business. Brynn Putnam, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thanks so much, Fred.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love Crane.